That's so brilliant! This video is sponsored by Photrus.
The sky is turning beautiful gold. The clouds reveal dramatic texture and contrast. The landscape catches these awesome golden soft tones in such an enchanting way. Just awesome. And you are not there. You're shooting anywhere else where the light is boring and flat. But there's a simple way that helps you to be in the right place at the right time. And it's completely free of charge. Actually, it's already installed on your computer, and that for years without you even realizing its power. This is how you'll never miss world-class light again. My friends, very nice to see you. I got a question from Mark as a comment in one of my videos, and Mark wants to know, when you plan to travel to a beautiful place, let's say in a foreign country for instance, and your aim is to get portfolio shots, yeah, what else? How can you make sure that you are exactly at a photo spot when the light is turning world class? That's a really good question, Mark. And the good news is that's quite easy actually. I will show you even two ways, and for the first one you just need Excel. Microsoft Excel, the spreadsheet program, and don't worry here, you don't need to be an Excel genius to make this work. It's pretty simple. It's just 3 clicks actually. And in case you don't have Excel on your computer, you could use any other spreadsheet program such as LibreOffice or OpenOffice or whatever. It doesn't really matter. That's the first way, Excel. And the second way is with Photrus, and that's a weather alert system for photographers, just as a more comfortable option. But with Excel, you're already fine. I've used both ways and that for years, and they don't only work when you're traveling, by the way. They also work fantastically for your normal weekly photography dues on your weekends. Okay, so how does that work? Easy. Let's open Excel. By the way, you can download my finished Excel sheet. In the end of this video, I will put you a link down in my description, so you don't have to build it completely from scratch. Now, in our first column, we enter all the photo spots around us where we want to take a photo. So this column is for the location. However, when I'm going to travel, let's say for 2 weeks or so, and I want to get, let's say, 5 portfolio shots, I will probably add 10 locations, just to have a kind of reserve buffer in case the weather doesn't play along as I'd like it to. Now, at this point, you should already know which type of light you want to get. And in landscape photography, the light is created by the weather, obviously. So you should already have an idea about your preferred weather for each of your photo spots. Let's say for spot A, we want a sunrise with clouds. Instead of spot A, you should write the real name of your photo spot, of course, but for demonstrating this here for you now, we'll call it spot A. For spot B, we want a red sky, for instance. And for spot C, let's say a rainbow. A rainbow is always good. Let's say one more spot here, spot D, also with red sky. However, this second column is for the weather. Okay, so before we go on any further on Excel, let me quickly show you how this process looks when using Photrus. And actually, it works pretty much the same way, just a bit more convenient, I would say. You just set a pin on a map. Let's say that's our spot A. And now I simply select the weather I want to shoot there. So up to this point, there's not much difference, right? Okay, let's go back to Excel. Now, let's say you want to shoot tomorrow morning and you want to make sure that you drive to the right location, to the right photo spot to get world-class light. All you have to do is to check the weather. If there's a chance to get sunrise with clouds, for instance, for tomorrow morning. And you just have to look through your list in Excel to find the location for the predicted weather. Sunrise with clouds in our example. So importantly, we don't select the location first. First, we select the weather. And trust me here, that's a huge difference for the final image. It made a big difference for my personal photography. We simply choose the location in the second step based on the weather. The only problem we have here now is, yeah, when the list gets longer, and yeah, trust me here, it always gets longer, often up to 50 spots or something like that, it gets a bit messy, right? And by that, it gets harder to find locations immediately, and it's quite easy to overlook a great photography opportunity when there are really 20, 30 or 50 spots in the list or even more. Now, there's a simple trick in Excel, and I promise you, it's really just 3 clicks. The first click is, we click into our second column where we have defined the weather. The second click is, we click in the menu bar on Data. And the third click is, we click on Filter. And that's it. And you have to do that just once in your file. You will never again have to do that, even if you add locations. So now I can simply select the weather that is predicted for tomorrow. And there we go. We get a kind of suggestion list of all photo spots that are ideal for tomorrow. And boom, you're in the right place at the right time. Yeah, the only thing you need to do is, when working with Excel, you have to check the weather yourself, of course. For something like, yeah, sunrise with clouds, you are maybe already fine with any standard weather app, I would say. But if you want, yeah, out real photography weather such as red sky, rainbows, golden clouds or whatever, you will need to dive into weather maps, not apps, maps. Yeah, we simply don't want to know if we need an umbrella tomorrow or not. Yeah, we want to know if we need a camera tomorrow or not. And I recommend to work with weather maps that are calculated with high resolution weather data, because they are much more accurate. My personal preferred weather maps, by the way, are Wetterzentrale.de, which works with a resolution of 4 kilometers for the regional models, which is super accurate, and it's completely free of charge, by the way. My backup weather maps is Went2Sky. They work with a 7 kilometers grid. That's okay for a backup, but the 4 kilometers grid is simply more accurate. Yeah, the smaller the grid, the more accurate. However, that's a great way to be in the right place at the right time, but now let me show you how to achieve that even more conveniently with Photrus. We've already set a pin on the map and selected the weather, right? By the way, Photrus even allows us to select multiple weather phenomena for just one photo spot. Yeah, if I know that my composition works with a red sky, but also with golden clouds, for instance, I just select them both. And practically, yeah, usually I select even up to 10 or even 15 weather phenomena for one single photo spot. Yeah, I want to get a suggestion list of photography opportunities. And the best thing is, you don't have to track the weather yourself. Photrus does all the hard work for you based on the weather maps. And yeah, it uses even the best possible or best weather models available all over the world, even up to a resolution of just 1 kilometers, which makes it incredibly accurate. However, after you have selected the weather, you don't have to worry anymore. You have basically, yeah, ordered the weather if you want, and Photrus does its best, yeah, to serve. Or let's say Photrus sends you a notification as soon as it's about to happen. So you can simply lean back and wait for Photrus sending you a suggestion list of what to photograph tomorrow under world-class conditions. The way with Excel works absolutely fine, really. It's completely free of charge, and it will also help you to get really strong photos. Photrus, on the other hand, costs a tiny bit, but actually it's cheaper than your fuel, parking costs or road tolls for one single wasted trip. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with using Excel. But what's really important in that case is to understand how to read weather maps. And I've already made a comprehensive video about that. I will link it here for you. Friends, I hope this was useful. Don't forget to download the finished Excel sheet down in the description. Yeah, you just need to replace your locations and the weather phenomena. The filter is already set up, by the way, so don't even need these 3 clicks. I thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.